Hey everybody, welcome to Shutitdownboys. This podcast for me and the gang. Check the audio and make sure I turn it on. Get together after a long, hard, totally got shafted, didn't sleep in my own bed at night since I'm a new inspector shift. Anyway, next to me you got Chubbs wearing a hand-me-down shirt that Murph just wore, and now you're wearing it.
I'm wearing it.
So it probably smells better.
A lot looser.
Because of Murph. Yeah, it is quite loose on you.
Yeah, check. This is our merch, actually.
They're coming. We just, anyway... Stand by, all right? Chubb's wearing a recycled shirt, as always. Free gear. He loves free stuff.
I'm all about free.
I am also rocking.
Murph also rocking one of my shirts. Melissa, tighten up on that. You can't get any tighter than that thing, though. That is one of my shirts.
It fits a little different on me.
Yeah,
it's so crazy.
Murph left all of his clothes on his kitchen counter at his house, which I got a bone to pick with you.
Okay.
Yeah, and then in the dark corner, we got old Stew Man Group.
Backstory on this. This is my shirt I keep in the truck. You know, like when you get off sometimes.
For situations like this,
He's like, oh, you're going to the bar or whatever. So it's been in there.
Let's go grab a beer.
Okay.
It's been in there
I got a
like
shirt.
5 months.
It's
probably.
your beer shirt. You just turn your work shirt inside out.
Yeah, that's what I've done
Yeah.
before.
I've done that too.
But yeah, so Stu is working on getting us some T-shirts ordered. We're talking to Scott. Shout out to Scott at
Ink Spot.
Ink Spot.
Ink Spot.
He's not a sponsor, but hey, now that Scott, hey, you want to sponsor a damn Palmcast?
Yeah.
I'll shout you out every episode.
I'm not sure if he's on Patreon or not. He might.
This is
I'll
a
talk to him.
YouTube.
Oh,
this is a YouTube episode. YouTube, everybody, YouTube. All right, listen, we have a lot of fun on Patreon. That's what I do want to get. I've got to put a poll on Patreon today. Hey, we're getting together. Engine Talk, Dear Chief. I had some people do some submissions about when they got in trouble with the Chiefs. So it's coming. It's coming.
Yeah, we're coming.
I do want to put a poll on Patreon and be like, hey, do you guys think should we do one less episode on YouTube and one more on Patreon?
Yeah.
I'd like to put that poll up.
Yeah.
Because at the moment, we're already at maximum capacity shooting wise. We're
Everyone's asked me since our schedule changed, like your schedule changed. They're like, if we're still shooting, I was like, yeah, we're still shooting, but it's
some fudge packer on C Shift asked me the same thing, dude. He was like, well, you guys still going to be able to do your podcast? Yeah.
Who was it?
I've heard that 3 times since you moved.
Yeah, me too.
Exactly. What are you guys going to do with your little podcast? I was like, I'm going to shove it up your asshole. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh,
Yeah. Whoa, I'm on C Shift. Go get some more Jesus tattoos, nerd. He's a nice guy. I'm just
the C shift. Man, I love our C shift dynamic has changed completely.
Oh yeah, you guys have a
it's
huge
awesome.
Dude, it's crazy.
shift.
Yeah. So our boy showed up this morning at like 6:45.
6:45.
Yep.
Yeah.
Schmitten.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
And
Shout out to him.
yeah, he relieved me like right away. He's like, "Hey, I got you."
Jesus.
He walked in and I saw it going back.
Pendulum.
My head kept going. Damn.
We're not supposed to talk about it anymore.
Sorry.
It has. The whole fucking squad has changed, dude.
Yeah.
I love those guys, but it was a rough start to the morning.
Yeah.
One of them, the swamp person, we love you to death, buddy, but he'd come in firing on all cylinders.
Yeah.
Mad at a chief and mad at be like, buddy.
Yeah. Dude, yeah. I loved it. I loved the chaos a little bit. I really thrive in chaos. I like chaotic.
You did not enjoy it whenever you're drinking your coffee and somebody come flip the lights.
I didn't like that.
Dude, he hated that more than anybody.
I think I hated it the most out of the whole crew. I'd be so mad because
you were very upset.
Because I'm genuinely like trying to be the nice one when I come in the morning.
Yeah,
I'm like, sure. They're gonna take their time or whatever. Guys like him would come in and be like, turn the damn lights on. It's like we just woke up.
Dude, I would come in and turn the lights on a shift because it was 7:30.
This is true.
And they'd be like, "Oh, go here." I'm like, "Dude, get out of the station, leave." Speaking of A shift, dude,
Let's hear it.
I keep getting text messages and letters from Spectrum because
No way.
because TJ has not done the paperwork to transfer everything over yet. So they're like, "Hey, we're going to charge you for all of the equipment." And I knew this. And this is really tickling your back. I knew this was going. So naturally, me, old Helen, jumped on laid upon my sword for the whole gang. Took over internet. Which, if you are at a fire station with multiple crews and you take over any sort of, it sucks to be the T-shirt guy. It sucks to be the internet guy. It sucks to be the coffee guy. It sucks. Whatever. Listen, new guys, don't do it. All right,
Don't do it.
Somebody's going to con you into doing it. No. Don't do it. Do not be the internet guy, man. Tim, Stu, please start a timer.
Don't be the one that needs it either.
Yeah, don't
If
be the
you're-
guy that needs it, dude.
If you're the guy that needs it, then you'll take it over.
Yeah.
because you need it.
So naturally, old TJ, which TJ should not have taken on internet. He's got 4 kids and a working wife.
Yeah.
And he's also very aloof and doesn't give a
I
shit.
love TJ.
I love TJ. But he's like, "Oh yeah, bub, I'm gonna get on that paperwork." I knew I should have just canceled it and been like, "You guys can figure this shit out. I'm returning all this equipment." But he's like, "Nah, I'll take over it. I'll take it." Spectrum's like, "Hey, I'm gonna charge you $700 for all that shit." Yeah. So TJ, you might be having to Venmo me some cash. He already had to Venmo me for the last month's bill.
Did he really?
Yeah, it's not transferred over. It's still in my name. I'm gonna call
Yikes.
Spectrum and tell them it was stolen.
Yo, if I was TJ, I'd be like, I can't remember. I forgot again.
I'm gonna start charging him a fee. I'll sue him. His wife might be a lawyer, but I'll still sue his ass. Dickhead. Anyway, what the hell was I gonna say about you? You disgusting animal, dude.
Oh, I know where this is going.
Where's it going?
The shoes.
Dude, you put your shoes
What
on
did I
your
do?
kitchen counter at home.
What? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot.
You are
It's a workout shoes.
Again. Because she said, your wife said again.
Yeah.
Again, yeah.
On my counter again.
You
She
also
wasn't
only
happy
have like
about
6
that.
inches of counter space in your kitchen, so you know
a lot of counter space.
Yeah, that's a huge amount of counter space.
huge amount of counter space.
Oh,
the biggest I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean that's the largest kitchen counter I've ever seen. But
Yeah. Yeah, I
what is
forgot.
wrong with you?
I forgot. I was in a rush in the morning, and I forget, dude. I'll do stuff like I'll load my car up, and then I'm gonna, I'm looking at my watch,
Sure.
checking the time. Like, okay,
Oh,
I
you're
gotta
so
go.
busy checking my watch. Whoa, so busy not giving a fuck. Oh my god, dickhead.
Like even when I'm in a hurry, I don't set my shoes on the top of the
Murph,
counter.
you ever set your shoes on the kitchen
No.
counter?
Yeah.
No,
I don't
Christine would have
normally
my
do
ass.
it. It's just I did it
Disgusting
that day. and
animal.
I forgot them. I was pissed too that next morning at work. Or that morning at work,
Yeah.
I was like, "Where the fuck are my shoes?
Yeah.
Where'd I put them?"
Stupid wife probably took them off the kitchen counter. Idiot.
The funny thing is, he was convinced they were at the station. And I asked him that morning, I said, "Are you sure you didn't leave them at home?" He's like, "No, they're here."
No, man, I'd never do that.
They're here.
I was like, "Dude, I literally just had them.
I totally don't
so he
forget
said,
that.
I just had them.
Oh, you're
I just
so
had them in my hand."
Did you?
Oh, you.
And then I had text my wife. She goes, and then I sent you guys that message of like, "Oh yeah, not only did you leave them here,
Yeah.
after I had to move them off our counter, you put them back on the
Oh
counter."
man, dude, they'd be in the garbage. They would be in the garbage. You already leave enough of your bullshit here.
Are these the ones you found at Station 11 as well?
Yes,
I
free
didn't
shoes.
find them. They
Yeah.
were in the lost, and then I found them.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
That's why they call it lost and found, because
Right.
you lose something, someone else or
finds
you
it.
will find
Okay.
it.
Someone else
Then
finds
you
it.
get to take
and then
I
it's now theirs.
I never understood this.
I'm teaching you guys.
Let
now.
him break it down for you. Stu.
No, one of the teachers was like, "Yeah, you take them out of the back because they've been here 12 years." And I was like, "Okay, I'll take them." Turns out there's somebody.
Didn't that guy
else's.
get demoted?
No. He's,
that same guy.
he's a solid
Shout
guy.
out to you, buddy. We love you.
Right.
Yeah.
He's
Hey,
been-
don't steal
he's been-
don't steal my thing. He's stealing my thing. Yet again, he's probably been doing it at the station, hasn't he, Murph?
I haven't.
Oh,
No,
man.
no.
It just sounds like you haven't even left because he's stealing all your
Yeah,
material.
he's just a dirtier
Somebody's gonna-
version of me.
Alan is literally taking my place. He's pissing Nick off. He's
Oh, yeah. Has there been any
Waking up
new updates on Schmallen? Well, I mean, it was just one shift.
One
He
shift.
would- yeah.
No, he was good. Yeah.
Alan's good. Oh, dude, me and him took a call.
He put the flag up.
Yeah, he
did
did.
all the
He
things.
tightened it up.
was-
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm a little
he
bit different
woke
than
up
you,
on his
though.
own. He was
Okay.
woke up with Nick this morning.
He made. I bet you he made the copy or the coffee.
Copy.
Copy.
Lock it in. Copy.
So yesterday, me and Alan showed up to the station first.
Sure.
And you know how we always do. We're like, hey, if mid unit catches a call, we'll get on it or whatever. Well,
Not anymore. Me and him already made this. Him and I used to show up first.
I know.
We were there at 7.
Me and
in
Murph
the
were
morning.
there at 7:15, and then we kept catching fucking calls, dude. I was like, I'm a 7:30, 7:45.
okay,
guy
I've
now.
caught more than they have in the morning. For
me and-
sure. I would get there
Yeah,
pretty early.
You would
Yeah.
get there early, but
and I still do.
I think
but
me and you have caught the most.
Yeah.
And then Murph had to start bringing kids to school.
Yep. Yeah.
So he was kind of already
he
late.
wised up. I haven't. Well, so anyways, we get there and we end up having to take this lady from a nursing home to the hospital.
Sure, as we
So we're
do.
rolling this lady in, and I go talk to the charge nurse or whatever, and we pass by this guy. He looks homeless. He's on another ambulance's stretcher, and he looks fucking pissed. Sure, he's mad. You know, hadn't gotten in a room or whatever. And I, talking to the charge nurse, she goes, room 7, minor care, and I'm like, all right, cool. So I turn around and. This guy, I guess he heard. He goes, "Sweet, I got me a room," and I said, "Not for you, bud."
Oh no, dude! Not for you, dickhead. That's basically what you said to him.
Apparently, Alan started laughing because apparently this guy
Flipped him off.
flipped me off. Right after I said that, I was like, I guess I kind of said it like, "Fuck you."
Not for you, bud.
I mean, hey, wait your ass over there.
It was the best way to start my morning because I wasn't happy that I caught that run. I was like,
Oh, dude, that was always the worst, man. You get there and you're like, hell yeah, get to chill out for a minute, check
Have
our
my
equipment,
coffee.
check our equipment off. Totally,
Yeah.
first thing we do, check equipment off. Get out there, run everything, check everything. As soon as I get there, dude, I barely even get my uniform pants on. Anyway, but you get there and you chill out with everybody. And you have some coffee, man.
yeah.
I've always thought it'd be funny. Have y'all seen where the guy goes to his garage and just has like a tape of like drill noises
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah,
hammer noises?
yeah,
Like a fireman do that.
Yeah,
We're just
yeah.
sitting on the back tailboard drinking coffee.
did, right.
You know,
Just
like
chainsaws.
chainsaws.
Yeah.
I think that's King of the Hill, right? He goes in there, he's like tells his wife, "I got some work to do."
I've
No,
seen
Hank
it.
Hill
I've-
would never do that. He's real
man.
meat and potatoes, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
He would never do that shit.
Tim, is that coffee? What is going on? Garçon.
Yeah.
Garçon.
I'd come throw it. I'd come throw it in your face. I think it's garçon. But
Garçon,
yeah, you
yeah.
got it. Hey, dude, I saw you outside with your vape, and it reminded me. Have you seen the meme video of? Murph, please. Of like the Chinese factory workers, so they have to test the vapes.
I've seen those.
Dude,
yeah.
No way.
These Chinese people, they'll have like 10
Yeah.
vapes in
I've
each
seen
hand. They're
this.
like, dude, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I wonder,
Bro,
if, I wonder if they're full of nicotine when they're doing that.
I don't know, dude.
Because that's like you'll die, right?
Dude, I mean, no,
you die
yeah.
from overdose of nicotine.
I mean, I don't know, dude. But they're just
Dude,
like
that's
this
wild.
with them.
What is it? Then they
crazy.
package them
They,
afterwards?
they don't do that to geek bars.
I
They're
think
not doing that.
Oh,
to
they
geek
do
bars.
it. I think there's a test tip on there.
Oh,
you know,
okay,
yeah. But
okay.
I mean, you
I
know,
have seen those.
Now,
I
this
bet-
is how coronavirus got spread
Yeah,
originally.
yeah. You know, there's some lip action
Yeah.
getting on that thing, dude.
I don't know, man.
You know, Chinese mouth herpes on you.
That shit used to gross me out too. One of my buddies,
Vapes?
when I was in Schmollage Smation,
College station.
they had
sure.
a
I don't know why you did that.
they had a vape shop there that he'd want to go to. We'd go with him to it, but you were like, yeah, you can test on any flavor here you want. Oh. But they would do that.
That was like the old school vapes.
Old
or,
school
yeah,
vapes.
this was the
Big,
big,
huge
huge, giant
dude.
ones.
and yeah, you put the mouthpiece on. I was like, this is still gross, right? Like this is, and so anytime a vape shop is like, you can test it. I'm like, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
You're not going to pass it down?
I didn't know if he wanted one.
Yeah.
I didn't know if he
yeah.
wanted one.
Yeah, dude, I don't want to test a vape. That's fucking disgusting. Vapes have come a long ways, dude.
Yeah, they have.
Those things used to be
like a
this fucking
lightsaber.
big.
They were.
Yeah.
They were like a
Looks like-
lightsaber.
the
yeah.
batteries, dude, didn't last very long either.
I still, it's the lamest shit ever,
Dude.
man. It's so lame.
Remember
Vaping, I
Blowing
mean,
Cloud. They used to have like at a
Contest.
They used to have a contest
Contest.
at bars, and I used to think, dude,
Yeah.
what the?
I still-
Did you ever
I didn't
see
think like
the
that.
the fireman that we have that used to post videos like on
No, he
on
did not,
Instagram?
dude.
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
Which
blowing
one?
clouds?
Who?
Blowing
Yes.
sick clouds.
Um,
Thank you, Tim. I
Thank you,
appreciate
Tim.
it.
You're all right.
I do appreciate it. I'm sorry to call you a Barson. whatever that
Garcon.
is.
No, who?
Croissant.
Brian Siller.
Yeah.
I don't know that guy.
I know.
Black guy?
No, he's
He's
super tan.
Yeah. No, no. You said Brian. It really threw me off. I see what you did there. That's hilarious, man.
Dude, we made a call with old Schmitty.
Schmitty.
yes,
Schmitty got him a new nurse friend, man. Yeah, dude, he's all about old girl.
I forget how much high
Dude, he's
energy
in
he is.
love right now.
Oh, yeah. Is he
It
really?
is.
Oh, yeah.
It's
It's awesome.
It's funny.
You
man.
forget what?
I,
Good
I
for you,
love the
Smitty.
kid. I love the kid. To
Smith's
death,
awesome,
man.
dude.
But
Old Smitty.
He is.
Who's it? Who are we talking about?
Sean Schmeier
James.
Schmidt.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah.
good.
That
Yeah.
boy's in
James
love, dude.
Jingleheimer
I saw
Schmidt.
him outside in the parking lot cupcaking with old girl, dude. She was leaned up against the wall, and he was like this.
Oh,
yeah.
so
Like,
that's,
whoa.
that's a real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was like,
he's a good dude.
That's a really
He
Kelly
is.
Slater move.
oh
there.
yeah, he'll really talk your head off, but he's a fucking good
No,
dude,
yeah.
man.
He's a go-getter.
He was when he was a rookie. He was the one that a fire came in. So fire tones come in, and he was so nervous about making
yeah.
sure he got to the red button that he hit it right when they did the address. And it doesn't come across on SCT. So we're like, "What did you do?" And we're like bunkering out, and they're like, "Is it us?" And we're like, "We don't know." It seems like forever, but it takes a while for it to show up on the computer. So I was like, "Dude, don't ever touch the red button again when the fire comes in."
Yeah, they're not going to fault you for not hitting the red light on
They'll
the
know
fire.
we're going when we go en route.
Yeah.
for sure.
Shout out to you though, buddy.
Shout out to you.
He was all, man, I forget how high energy he is.
He's a lot.
He's like, "What?" In the back of the menu, man, he was all over the place doing stuff. And
He's a lot, man.
At one point, he started clicking that pin like
Yeah.
1,000 times.
Yeah.
And then he,
Dude,
and then he
he's like,
dropped
"Hey."
it. And I was like, calm down.
Yeah.
It's all good, brother.
He's
don't
got a
ever
little
have
bit
to-
of the tism, I think, dude. Yeah.
I think he's just nervous energy, and
Yeah.
he's one of the,
Yes.
you don't have to tell him to do anything. I mean, he's going to
Hell
work.
no.
Oh yeah, he's on
No.
10, level 10.
He's
Yeah.
like if you ever need to find something on the internet, do y'all know this? So when he was in the military, that was his job, like researching stuff or whatever.
Really?
So
Okay.
you'd be like, hey, I had this really cool toy motorcycle that was green and yellow.
And he's like,
he'll get on his computer and be like, and
That's
then
crazy.
he's like, was this it? And I was like, yeah.
Like, how the
that-
fuck did you do
yeah,
that?
How did you
Yeah.
do that?
Yeah. So
He's a
you
good
need to
dude,
find
man.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to them fire department then. Cultural
Hey,
melting
that could be
pot.
our
Yeah.
guy.
Oh, so he lives in
We love.
Houston though.
Yeah, but he's on our shift.
Yeah, we're looking for a guy. All right, we need a go getter.
guy.
Which I mean, you guys.
We need a guy. He does wet work.
We're gonna
Yeah.
get
That's what we
fired,
need.
Tim, because he can look shit up way quicker.
Yeah, that's true. No, dude, I got to get damn Elon Musk internet out here,
Yeah,
and we
yeah,
need a
you do.
guy because
I was
I'm
about to
tired.
say-
I can't upload fucking episodes
It's a
here.
bottleneck on all of our stuff. You have to rely on me.
Unfortunately.
Yo.
Well, no, I got Tim. Tim, are you working this week?
Nights Friday.
Oh, disgusting.
That sounds
Nice.
horrible.
It's pretty bad.
Nights.
Actually, it's
Just,
him and a Spaniard up there palling around. Dude.
You know,
Yeah.
honestly, I started thinking about this.
I've seen him up there. It's not that busy.
If I didn't have if I didn't have a plethora of responsibility,
Plethora.
honestly, I would.
plethora.
I don't know if it would be too
Plethora.
like a
horrible,
dinosaur.
dude, bro. That's how they say it. I read books, dude.
No.
I read fucking books.
You've probably read 2 books.
I'm
in your
reading
entire
3
life.
books right now.
Okay.
At
Anyway,
the same time.
Anyway, you would be in you would volunteer for dispatch if you didn't have a plethora.
if
of,
I lived in town,
Sure.
and I didn't have 4 kids,
sure.
and wasn't married,
Okay.
it wouldn't be too terrible.
I don't think. Yeah. The schedule is.
If my life
yeah.
was not anything like it is now.
Yeah.
Do you like nights better? Because I've talked to some guys and they say because not everybody's up there, so
Nights are more laid back.
Back, yeah.
But then
Yeah.
you jack up your sleep schedule.
yeah.
Yeah,
We have to get a damn 5th microphone for God's sake. Yeah,
just
yeah,
put-
we do.
yeah, no,
we
no,
do.
no.
We do.
We don't
you
have.
put-
We're out of damn input
We'll
over
put
here.
me and Tim
Just
just,
buy
at
it.
this.
I know.
small
Buy an
desk.
adapter for it, bro.
Just
that
make them
adds
share a
another-
mic.
Yeah.
like,
So anyway,
both
what
their
else?
mouths are right next to each other.
Yeah.
Have a bottle of Listerine over there for them. You'd have to.
What's the SNL? Do you like our sweaty balls?
We're still on this month. We got to go look at Morgan Buildings.
We do.
Yeah.
You scheduled it. You remember
did.
the date?
Nope.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Let me see. I probably have it.
Let's see
written
if you
down.
got it.
Hey, what was the podcast about today? What are we doing?
We're doing it.
Okay, cool.
You wanted to? It's Dear Chief. We got some Patreon
Dear
members.
Chief, that's what it
I'll check
was.
it
That's
out.
what it was.
Your idea. Nice. Shut up. Yeah, look at your count. Remember when Murph bought you a nice calendar.
Yeah, I know. It's still.
How's that going?
25.
I have it.
I
Still.
mean, you can't change the number
I'll never
anymore.
forget it.
It won't be like a 26.
I can
Yeah.
scratch out the 5 and then just put a 6. Be like,
All right.
No, because the dates don't line up.
New year.
So I had
You're
you,
right. It'll be all fucked up.
I had you guys write in on the Patreon. Shout out to Patreon members. You guys become Patreon members. All right, we're having a great time at Patreon.
It's only $5 a month.
$5 a month, man. That's nothing for God's sake. Exclusive content. There's already, I don't know how many fucking episodes are on there.
There's a lot.
At least 5,000 hours worth of content. Maybe not that much. But there's a lot of content on Patreon. So if you're not a Patreon member, then you'll get a whole bank of episodes, to burn through. A bunch of
Some of our best.
Unhinged.
The ones
listen.
half the ones that I've made shorts out of have been a lot of them.
The best
From the Patreons, yeah.
We're having the best episodes are on Patreon because we can let it all fly, no consequences.
No, we're super cordial.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So I had you guys on the Patreon write, "Dear Chief," basically. It's like, you got in trouble with the Chiefs. This was Chubbs' idea. So tell me a story about one time you got jammed up with the Chiefs. This is from Vanilla Paramedic. Got a little jammed up off the clock with some cops from our jurisdiction. Oh, shit.
Oh.
One of them asked what our chief would think if one of his employees got arrested. I told him, when it comes to my personal life, Chief, hang on. There's no spell correct.
Stand by.
There's no spell check on Patreon. When it comes to my personal life, Chief, Chief so-and-so could go fuck himself. Okay. When it comes to my personal life, Chief so-and-so can go fuck himself. He told our chief, and I got written up and a day off without pay.
Oh man,
Hey, listen, that honestly,
you had it coming.
it ain't
buddy.
bad. It ain't bad. Not as bad as it could have been, and you got to tell him fuck off.
Right.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, but you got a day off. Oof, that would hurt.
You did get a day off, and
He still has his integrity, though.
Yeah.
You know, so
That's true.
so let's break this down.
Constantly.
Okay.
He's got his what do they call it? Starts with the C.
Cunt.
No.
Cox. Jesus.
Yeah, this isn't Patreon. Either way, I forget what the hell
I don't
it's
know.
called.
Yeah.
His courage? I don't
No.
know. What do you, yeah.
Charisma.
A man of no. I don't know. I'll think of it. Y'all
No, you won't.
Stand by.
No, you
No,
won't.
no.
All right. Anyway, you're in our town.
Okay.
Cops jam you up, pull you over.
All right. And
You're driving. Let's just. You're not drinking and driving. You're reckless driving. You're driving recklessly. You're driving.
Okay.
You're driving your shitty Corolla, hitting curves. And
You
shit.
dropped your vape.
Hey, you dropped your vape.
whoa.
Yeah.
Right.
Know.
Cigarette falls in your lap.
Cigarette falls in your lap.
I
Yeah.
am
the
the-
cop's a dickhead.
Yeah.
Cop's being a dickhead to you. Like, well. Another sleepy fireman. Yeah. You know what do you boys do? Just sleep all day?
That might
Play-
piss me off.
Yeah. So he's being a dick. He's really.
Like, ha, ha, ha.
Yeah. But he knows our Chiefs.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, are you gonna do what Vanilla Paramedic did?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm-
You're just gonna let it happen.
I'm gonna let it happen.
Yeah. I mean, old boy, you did.
Choose your battles.
Hey, shout
That
out
was
to you,
not
buddy.
one of them.
You definitely.
I'm such a coward when it comes to the police, dude. Like I'll
I
be
can see it.
like right when they pull you over, I'm like, oh fuck. Like my whole demeanor changes to like, yes sir. Yes, sir. Nope, you're exactly right.
I could see
I'm
that.
a huge piece of shit. And you
I can
got
see
it.
that.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
kind of like that too.
I
a
mean,
little
I
bit.
do.
I think that comes from like being in the military. You knew when to straighten up.
Yeah. And I mean, yeah, just
when the MPs come by because you're like you're pretty. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
you went out drinking or whatever, and then you're all like, oh, we just got to make it back to
Yeah.
the barracks.
Yep.
I think that's in general after being in a military or paramilitary organization for a while. You know when you need to shut the
Stand
hell
up
up.
straight and say
Yeah.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir. No, sir. Shut the hell up.
Yeah.
And-
I think there's an element too. It's like, dude, you are not building the case for yourself.
No.
When you're
No.
arguing with a cop.
No.
It just it never goes good.
Yeah.
I see it at work.
Yeah.
I see it on YouTube. It's,
I had
It never.
Yeah.
You are right about that. It never goes.
Never goes
like
good.
we talk about the new guy bucking the system right
Yeah,
now,
it's like-
buddy. This ain't gonna work.
Choose your
We-
battles.
we just talked about this last episode.
I had something similar happen when I was pretty new hired in. We got into without going into complete details, Murphy, I think you know this. We got into a little bit of a brawl at the Waffle House after going out to the bars that night.
Okay. Yeah.
And they pull us all outside, and Ashley's trying to get the ID out of our car, which it's freshly put on a rescue on the windshield. And he's like, "You're a fireman?" I was like, "Oh shit!" You know, like,
Damn.
yes, sir. And he was like, "What's your name?"
Oh no.
And I said, the only thing I can think is I told him my first name because there was two other firemen that their last name is my first name.
Oh yeah.
So,
yeah.
and he ended up letting me go. But I was sweating it for a while,
Yeah.
like wondering. I was
When's
like,
the call
"Oh,
coming?"
in."
Yeah. When am I getting in trouble?
And
for
then I
this?
just, with the name I said, I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, Chief. But yeah, so, yeah. You might talk to
man.
those other S guys, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, holler at those boys, not me, man.
yeah.
Oh, we got another one from Conquistador. I may have accidentally told an ER doctor of a certain color. Oh God.
Oh, man. Oh. This already sounds horrible.
To go back to managing a 7-Eleven after he was being mean.
Conquistador.
Oh, buddy.
I mean, I probably would have.
We love the crude jokes,
I
but
mean, I love the jokes.
you might be,
that's great joking. But
Yeah.
man, dude.
You gotta listen.
you got a set on your
What- yeah. Whew, once you're outside of the fire station, holy shit,
Yeah,
man.
that's crazy.
Oh man, I have not read these. Also, I haven't vetted these.
I almost honked the doctor at Baptist.
What do you mean honked? Like
Well,
honk with the wiener?
We pulled in behind this car, and I was like, "Who's this?"
You gave him a dick.
I was like,
Let's give him a dick tap.
in the ambulance bay, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this parking right in front of me? Like in the ambulance, taking
Oh,
up a
yeah,
whole
yeah.
spot." I was
Yeah.
like, I was about to, that left side
Yeah.
horn. I was about to honk, and I was like, "Oh wait,
That's a doctor.
Yeah.
that's the doctor."
Yep. Yeah, don't do that.
Foot away from the horn, and
Yeah.
got out. I was like, "Hey, how you
Don't
doing?
do
Good
that.
to see you. Great parking spot."
Yeah. This is all you, buddy.
This is your spot. This is
Was
your
it Murph's
place.
doctor?
I think so.
The short,
short,
bald guy?
Yeah, he
Love
parked
that guy. I
right-
saw him this
He-
morning.
Dude, those doctors, man, they are the biggest dicks in the world.
talk
They
about not-
biggest swinging dicks. They're like, I don't care.
Yeah. They're like, this is what I pay insurance for. Yeah, you guys.
Which hey man, dude, they're the ones running that place.
I mean, you go,
He's my favorite doctor.
he's
Yeah.
always
Like,
super cool.
because have you ever heard him talk to some of these patients?
oh, man.
Yeah,
Dude.
he's short with them sometimes.
It's hilarious.
He's
man.
short with them 9 times out of 10.
Yes, he is. It's
Yeah.
funny, dude.
Which hospital is that?
Baptist.
Yeah. Stu doesn't know. He never goes to the hospital.
We always go to the
He's like, "How do you
closer
get
one.
there?"
Yeah,
to
you always
us.
go to the closer one.
We don't go to that very much.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, man.
I know all the ins and outs of those places.
Yeah,
now.
man, I got a signature the other day. What are you talking about?
That's true.
man?
Stupid
Yeah.
dickhead. That was my last shit. My
Awesome.
last shitty.
Did you
my
get a face
last,
shield?
We still have
Yeah.
to do my damn last shift at the station. All right.
Yeah, we still didn't.
We got to do that.
I should have had you yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday would have been a good one. Who was on the med unit?
Alan.
Nice.
Yeah.
Bitch ass. Who was he? Oh, with the fatty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
They got to tighten up for God's sakes.
Doesn't know how to do dishes.
Dude, every time I see myself in this camera, in this shirt, I'm like,
It ain't that bad.
This
I think
is-
it's much
it looks
worse.
good, dude.
It's good
I
looking
mean,
shirt.
this
dude.
is not me.
The sleeves are a little high,
This is
a little
not me.
tight, but you know.
Looks like a
Christine's-
bodybuilder
Yeah,
now.
Christine's gonna like it.
Yeah, she,
I don't think she will.
She's gonna be a big fan of it. All right, here we go. Fletcher Larson, classic. Good old Fletcher, man.
Old
Send us some
Fletcher.
beer. I left the support pickup running with the driver's side door open for a few hours in the winter with the heat on full blast. My captain found it, thankfully, and the boys just gave me shit for it now. Okay, so Fletcher, not bad. Yeah. They should have, you you leave a vehicle running.
Yeah.
You got to turn
You
it.
gotta, yeah,
You got to
gotta
turn it.
jack
yeah,
with
yeah,
it.
yeah. Chief's car, they leave it running.
No,
We used to do that with the rescues.
Right.
You go turn the radio up on a Mexican
Crank
radio
that
station.
heat up.
Yeah, we
crank,
did
This
August.
summer.
The
Yeah.
crank the heat up. Hell
Lift
yeah.
the windshield wipers up.
Yep. Oh, you got to mess with them, dude. All right, here we go. Sir Licks-a-Lot. Nice. Again, I have not read these. Had the chief over to my house for poker night, called him chief, and he said, I quote, "If you ever call me chief not in uniform again, I'm going to beat your ass."
Nice.
I like that,
I
Chief.
I like that, Chief.
I said, okay, chief. Yeah.
Hanging out with Chief outside of work. Have y'all ever hung out with the Chief outside of work?
yeah. There's been a couple
Yeah.
Chiefs.
Minus, fire department events.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
we've grown up with some of these guys. You're not there yet.
Yeah,
So,
you're not there yet. Yeah.
I think I have before, like maybe once or twice.
Hillen's
And-
going to be a chief one day. You going to hang out with him?
No.
I've talked to some of them, and
Never promote.
Y'all know which one I'm close to. He says, yeah, my invites do kind of go down
Oh,
as
for
I've
sure.
promoted.
I'm sure.
You know,
I'm
sure,
for
yeah.
sure. So
Well, it's weird, man, because it's like now you're kind of in a position where you have to hold them even off duty.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
to somewhat hold these guys
yeah.
accountable
I
in
think,
a way.
but I don't think they necessarily think that way. It's just that's how we think, and I mean, it depends on the chief. Probably,
Right.
too,
once you
but,
go from
yeah.
blue to white, it's
Yeah.
it's like
I think on both sides kind of feel that way a little bit
Yeah.
too. Like they don't know if they can really let loose with the boys like they used to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want
Yeah.
to say something that I would have said to them in a
Sure.
normal shirt.
Sure.
That now it's like, I'm downtown.
Yeah.
Right.
I went on a hunting trip with
I was
like
about to say you've been with.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
with Chief Schmolden, and then the chief of our department,
Yeah.
and then like our union rep was there. I was like, I was like,
That's a good crowd.
That's
like, there's a lot going on here.
yeah.
Also, I'm over hunting trips.
You didn't
It's gay,
Epstein,
dude.
right?
Yeah.
You're not never going to that again, huh?
No.
If
No.
Schmolden called, it was like,
Oh, absolutely.
Holligan, let's go. I'm
Yeah.
Chief,
Good,
I'm
good
right
dude.
there.
He's
Yeah.
the only
Homecoming.
chief I've ever seen on a lawnmower.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
18 years
Yep,
here.
yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
Whoa.
Shout out Chief Holden. Woo.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Love that guy.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Let's see. Let's go for another. Let's go for old Kai Flores, 88, same year I was born. No big deal. Sounds like a cool guy.
Nice.
The guy said I didn't have a hair on my balls if I didn't slide down the pole in my underwear. I didn't know the local news was doing an interview at the station.
They're all downstairs.
You won't.
You were set up, man.
Yeah, you were 1,000% set up. That sounds like
Oh, they got your ass,
greatest
dude.
setup of all time.
That's awesome.
Holy shit, man!
That's awesome.
I want to know if he ended up in Chief's office.
I mean, I don't know, man. Yeah, let us know. Let us know.
he was saying I wasn't gonna do
They challenged me.
They
for
said
God's
no
sakes.
balls.
Challenge
They,
my
they
manhood.
said it. They said that. What am
I
supposed
almost
to
wrote
do?
your ass up yesterday.
Nice. Let's
What
hear
did I
it.
do?
What did you do?
I don't know what I did.
We were in the back of the engine, or he was in the back of the engine.
yeah.
We're on the way to a call.
Full
all the
volume.
all the windows up.
Okay.
Shits his pants.
Disgusting, dude.
like, can't get it out, and then our captain goes.
Our captain
our
hates it,
captain
dude.
goes, Holligan, did you fart? And he goes,
Oh yeah.
and he goes, no, it's the graves, because we were
graves.
passing a cemetery. And then the same situation. And then we finally get it cleared out of the engine. We keep going. We go to the grocery store, and we're all walking in. And then all of a sudden, I look back because Holligan was kind of taking his time. And then all of a sudden, he did the butt clench thing, and his eyebrows went up.
no.
And then I said, "You all right?" And he's like, "Almost shit myself."
What is wrong with you, dude? You and Alan.
Man.
It was so close. I was like, like you're like, it's a fart, and then you're like, at the last second, it's like your muscles just. Oh yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
that was way too close. So I almost just shit myself in a HEB parking lot, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, you and Alan have the worst digestive systems ever.
I don't know
man.
what it is, dude. Do y'all not experience that? Where
It's
you're
probably
like,
the cigarettes, the vape, and
Nah.
the serious addiction to caffeine.
those don't have anything to do with taking dumps.
I think it does.
I think they,
Yeah.
as a whole,
It's not food, yo.
if there's any doctors that listen, let us know. Yeah.
And it was like 10 o'clock at night. I'm climbing into bed. And
What?
And then all of a sudden, here comes Holligan. He's like, "Oh, I got to go, shit." I'm like,
What?
10 o'clock at night.
Yeah. I was
Something's
exhausted.
wrong if I'm
I was
shitting at 10
exhausted.
o'clock at night.
Really?
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah.
take late night dumps?
No, not unless that's a couple shifts ago. That happened. We ate some food.
Oh,
and I
Stu,
got
as soon
some
as he
hot-
eats,
Yeah,
his
Steve's a
take a shit.
three.
But no, I
three,
had-
three
I-
times a day.
We
kinda
did
guy.
the hot dogs. They do special across the street.
Oh,
It's-
yeah, Jay
and
Wilson's.
I got a bad hot dog or something. I woke up about
Really?
midnight and was like,
Heyo.
I'm in
Whoa.
trouble. Yeah, yeah. And it was a couple more times that night.
Please don't
Yeah.
let a fire come in
Man,
right now.
Oh, dude, one of the times like tones went up for a fire alarm, not a fire, but I was like,
Cool,
please,
dude.
please, please, and it was just Chief's car and
Yeah.
random engine. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
dude, that's happened to me over the last month, like 4 separate times. Like, I'm taking a shit, and it's like, you've got to be kidding.
That's the
me,
worst,
dude.
man. Those tones go off when you're taking
Yeah.
a dump.
And it's a Chipotle crap. and
Oh,
you're like,
man.
It's painful,
Yeah.
dude.
Bloody. Yeah, a lot of blood in there.
You ever taken one? Have you ever like had
yeah.
Chipotle and you're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
dude, what in the world is it that makes
Somebody
taking a dump
said
after
it's-
Chipotle?
It doesn't affect me. I swear I digest everything the
I
same.
guess
Yeah.
so, man.
Chipotle's the one that'll get me. Like,
Yeah?
and
What
if
is it?
I don't know. I don't know what it is, dude. It's some damn sodium or something.
It's
I
got
don't
to be
know.
that corn salsa or their
Something.
their
There's
red
some kind of
sauce.
pepper or something.
Yeah,
that's
that corn
There's
sauce.
something.
Yeah.
There's something.
something in there.
Sneaky
They're
in
slipping
there.
something in there.
Gets
dude.
there. But you know what's crazy is I accept it every time. I'm
It's
like,
amazing.
I
Yeah,
don't
it's
care.
so good.
Don't care.
I actually might get that on the way home.
I prefer to take the
fresh.
painful shit afterwards.
It's pretty fresh. Hey,
Yeah.
what do you think? I got to. It's that time again, boys. Shout out to our sponsor,
Hey,
Garage.
hey,
Heyo.
what's up,
Shout out to the
Garage?
boys over at Garage. They're doing new and used fire apparatuses, fire equipment, ambulances, jaws of life, engines, everything. You know,
They sell it all.
if you're a department and you're getting a new apparatus in, you got to get rid of the old one. What are you going to do with the old one? Are you going to bring it to an auction? At an auction, you're going to get nothing for it.
Yeah,
All they're
right.
trying to do is move it on to the next one.
Trade-ins are garbage.
If you hire a broker, you've got to pay them a fee. They're kind of shady. Like, they're not really, you don't want to trust them.
Yeah.
You want to go with Garage.
Garage.
They got a solid website. Look, like it's damn eBay for new and used fire equipment.
Official.
And it's firefighters. It's
Yeah, that's super cool.
Yeah, so I think some of the guys are retired. Some of them are active duty firefighters. Like,
So they know the equipment.
they know the equipment. They know how to sell it. They know how to get the best price for it. So, you know.
So do they buy and sell, or
They-
do they, or they just sell?
Excellent question, Murph. They buy and sell, and they're, like I said, they're nationwide. They're basically the eBay for new and used fire equipment. So if you guys want to get the best price for your old equipment that you're getting rid of because you're getting brand new equipment in,
Check out
hit up
Garage.
Garage. Or if you want to get a sweet used fire vehicle, if you're a smaller department, you don't have a
for sure.
huge budget. So thank you guys so much. Go check out Garage. I'll put a link in the description. There should be one flashing at the bottom of the screen right about here.
Yep.
So thank you, boys. All right, back to the show.
Appreciate it, Garage.
But what were we talking about? Salamanders.
huge
Salamanders or something? Dude, I was in. That's why I wanted to talk to you, Tim, about the pond. Tim, you need to name Tim Cam or something. But I was in the trenches yesterday.
Yeah.
Weed eating the fucking pond out back.
Oh, yeah.
Weed eating the. Oh man, dude, my pond. I use the term loosely because it's
Yeah.
a damn hole with some water in it and a bunch of damn willow trees, dude.
Yep.
Oh my god, man! Just an hour and a half out there. Had to change the string 3 times.
Yeah,
fill it
yeah.
up 3 times, dude. I was like, this fucking sucks, man.
It's pretty rude of you not to do it before we came over,
What?
leaving us to deal with that nastiness out there.
You think you're gonna go swim in that?
Yeah, I mean, damn, you could have cleaned it up a little bit.
Have you ever thought about like using like a chain and like a tow rope and pulling
Dragging it?
Well, pulling some of that stuff out of there with your truck.
Like all the willow trees and shit?
Yeah.
Dude, willow trees are relentless. Like,
How far down do their roots go?
That's what I'm wondering.
fucking 20 feet down.
Oh,
dude.
really? Because
Yeah.
I would imagine the soil's pretty loose right there.
It is. They're in there. Tim, I'm sure, I don't know if you had to deal with a bunch of them. I mean, and so I went through in the summertime and like cut a bunch of them down. If you cut a limb off of a willow tree, 10 more shoot out.
Okay, so it's a serpent.
It's insane.
It's whatever
man.
it's called. What
They are, yeah.
Tim, what is it called?
Hydra.
The Hydra.
The Hydra.
It's a
Yeah.
Hydra of trees.
Have you tried any kind of herbicide or?
So I sprayed some eraser down there, which is just a weed killer or whatever.
Did nothing.
It killed the poison ivy, which was my main
Nice.
goal. I don't have poison ivy today, so that's
Use
good.
some napalm, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
Agent Orange.
yeah. So I'm gonna get it, oh, dude. I gotta hire a guy. I need a damn guy for everything.
You need to give my buddy Dawson a call.
the plant doctor.
Yeah, dude. What did
Does he have an excavator?
Well, he could tell you how to kill all that shit in
Yeah,
there.
That's
digging
true.
it all out.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's actually
He's a doctor.
He's a doctor.
He stole my leggings of the Fang. was that Jimmy?
Jimmy.
That was fucking Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Damn it. Damn Jimmy. Anyway,
Damn Jimmy.
I was jammed up yesterday. I also, you guys ever? I hit a skink. You know what a skink is?
No.
You know what a skink is?
Was it like a nutri-rat?
Nope. It's a
No,
salamander.
It's like a lizard.
Oh, okay.
It's a big lizard, but I accidentally hit one with my weed eater yesterday.
They stink.
No.
Huh.
They just sound like they
Why
do.
do they stink? Okay.
They're really slick
It's
looking.
yeah, they're really they're cool looking lizards.
Are they?
Right?
They are.
I hit one with my weed eater. I felt really bad, and I had to put him out of his misery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very sad. And then I accidentally pinched my finger while I was doing it. Yeah, because I severed his head off with some pliers.
Oh,
Yeah,
And it got your finger?
and I accidentally said, yeah, I pinched my finger too.
yikes.
Yeah, that felt really bad.
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
Was it us talking about stubbing your toe?
it was me talking about ripping my toenail off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
What you got? Oh, there you go.
That's
yeah.
skink.
You've never seen one of those?
blue tail skink.
Maybe. I don't know.
We get those a lot around here.
Yeah.
You're not really outside much. I told your son that. I was like, God damn, we got to get some sunshine on you,
Yeah,
boy.
I told him, I was like, the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. We just don't burn, man. We don't. We
Your
don't
arms
cook-
look kinda
we
tan
don't-
right now.
I mean, I guess, but
I don't need you to
like,
burn.
You
Just get
guys
some damn
just
sun.
you guys just wake up tan. Like Look, me and Stu are the same kind of guy. Look at Stu.
Stu, I would take offense to that. dirty guys.
You get like all these motherfuckers around like this part of Texas. They're all like French and whatever the hell else people lived here.
Sure, I don't
That
know.
are super tan all
Yeah,
the time.
Indian.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I'm like my ancestors came from the east, the northeast. You guys came from the south.
Okay.
And y'all laid here
Sure.
forever.
You just got to get outside more.
Yeah.
That doesn't do shit, dude. I've seen my dad's out working outside his whole life, and you raise his shirt up, it looks as white as me, dude.
That's crazy.
It is wild.
That's crazy. You got that potato skin, man.
the worst farmer's
Potato
tan in
skin.
the
Damn
world,
peeled
dude.
potato skin over there, dude. Got a potato body on you too. Anyway, shout out to the boys. Let's go back to some questions. Cole Lucas
All right, Lucas.
went to spike and force a door, but misjudged a couple inches and put a spike-size hole through a door. After confirming there was no fire inside, got a talking to about correct tools in their use. Okay, yeah, you gotta watch that, dude. I mean, listen, that's a damn casualty of war. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
It was a baseball swing, I bet, huh?
Yeah,
It was
probably.
A baseball swing.
The only problem with that is it was probably in a neighborhood like where Stu's at. Real rich,
Oh,
probably
yeah.
a nice
Fancy,
door.
yeah.
Probably a real wood door. You don't have any of those on your house, dude.
No, you can buy mine at the home center. Dude.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Corey Miles. Don't tap your ring on the fucking microphone stand. I got tasked with changing out the batteries on a reserve engine. There were 7, 6 main, and 1 to run the hydraulic pump for the cab tilt. After I got all the batteries wired back correctly, he put that in all caps, I lowered the cab, went to start the engine, nothing. No lights or gauge lights, nothing. Everything was confirmed to be hooked up correctly. Had to get a tow for the engine. After about 2 weeks of diagnostics, the cab had pinched a ground wire, and when the battery master was turned on, it fried the main ECU.
Oh, no. So you're...
She hit
Yikes.
up garage.
Yeah, there you go.
$16,000 later, I'm no longer on battery changing duty.
Holy shit.
Oh, Corey, that sucks, dude.
Way to get out of
Yikes.
battery changing duty for the rest of your
not
career,
bad.
man.
Yeah.
Not bad. The batteries are
I wonder
heavy.
what department that is because...
I don't
like,
know, man.
We
Smaller towns.
we can't. We can't.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
got to
yeah.
be
Those
smaller
things.
towns.
Yeah, we have
I mean,
our
you think
own.
of like the
We got some boys that do that.
volunteer departments. I mean, they
think?
don't really have a mechanic
We used
shop.
Yeah.
when we
that
first
they-
hired in, we worked on the engine some if it was something small.
Yeah, we
but
did.
that
Yeah.
got where they were like, no, you don't touch it.
Yeah, because
Fine
some
by me.
guys were going a little too far. And
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
changing things.
I
Getting
put
into
mag
stuff.
wheels on it, and you're like, buddy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's what, it was maybe laugh the other day, at the party. I was like, I'm not drinking much, or whatever. And y'all were like, you don't have to worry about coughs and stuff. I was like, guys, I drive a Corolla with a missing hubcap.
Yep.
Yeah.
And dents all over it. This
yeah.
thing is a cop magnet.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
They want to pull
literally.
your ass over.
Like,
dude.
they would see that, be like, pulling him over
Yeah.
just because.
Yeah. That guy's got drugs in the
He's
car.
probably got some.
He's
crack
probably
in him.
he got weed or something in
Yeah.
here. Like, I started.
They see a big vape cloud coming out of it,
That guy's geeking in there for sure, dude. Sucking on some
I got
geeks.
2 kids in a Corolla looking like.
Yeah.
Do you have any fire department stickers on there?
No,
Yeah.
I got you some.
You might need to.
I haven't thrown any on there.
Oh. Put some fire department golf stickers on.
There you go.
I don't want anyone knowing I'm a fireman. Don't.
Why?
You don't want them till you get pulled over
All right.
and they're like, "You a fireman?"
Yeah.
then
Every
you're
time
like,
I've been
then you're like, where's my stuff?
Yeah.
And you start
They
laying it out.
They definitely don't think you're a fireman with that body.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Dude, I'm bigger than you, bro.
No, I mean,
You're soft.
heavier,
You've got like a real, like upstairs looking body, right? Your catfish.
Oh, you
belly's
mean
one way.
well slept, no bags under my eyes? Yeah.
Yeah.
Testosterone higher than yours?
Dude, are your hands? Do you even have calluses?
I got the blood blister from killing the skink. I had to put him out of his misery.
See what I mean, guys?
Look at there. Look at the damn blister right there. Not blisters, but they're calluses. Calloused hands. Let me see your hands. Let me see 'em. Let me see.
They're
all
over
the place.
Murph, feel whose calluses. Tim.
This is live.
Tim.
This is live action.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Tim, get over there.
Feel whose calluses are harder.
He got one that's kind of busted open. Oh yeah, it's definitely Hillen's.
Yes! Woo! And that's where we're going to end it today. I'm just kidding.
It's the lotion. What are you
It's
gonna
the
do? You know what I mean?
lotion,
The lotion.
It puts the lotion. on.
lotion.
Oh, man.
bro.
I knew I'd have way harder, rock solid calluses than you. All right, here we go. Ethan. Call it the flower incident. was taking a shower naked. Okay. All right. Yeah.
I like this.
That's what I.
How do you
assume
normally take a shower?
I would assume.
Bathing suit?
All right, Ethan, called to the flower incident, was taking a shower naked, as one does, and got a whole bowl of flour dumped on me. Turns out having a naked man covered in flour chase you across the bunk room is worse than the actual prank. In short, flour everywhere, butt cheeks seen, one mattress topper ruined.
Yep.
Written write-up, and a not-so-happy chief. All in all, a pretty normal Tuesday.
Nice, nice. Just making biscuits.
Wet
Yeah,
flour.
yeah, dude.
Ugh, wet flour everywhere. Dude, I got flour all over my hair. And, dude, it was almost a pot. It hurt pulling
yeah.
it off.
Oh yeah, well, wet flour. Yeah,
Yeah, wet flour sticks like glue.
It's in there, dude.
Kind of like putting Ajax in your socks.
Yeah.
And
yeah. We told
Who
that
would do
story.
that?
We have a Holligan classic, man. The fucking Ajax
See, I
thing,
think that's
man.
just good fun. They shouldn't have even let that get out of the station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do miss.
Yeah, we used to do some
Pretty fun stuff.
pretty fun stuff at
Yeah.
Station 3 all the time.
I do miss, getting in that shower at the station and really getting after it, dude.
Cleaning hard.
Yeah,
Cleaning
cleaning the station.
Woo-wee. No, I miss doing a little wailing in there. That's what you don't do that.
Are you talking about whale
Don't
call?
do that.
Whale call?
Wailing, yeah, whale call. Woo. I do miss that part. That was a good part of my routine to go work out, go do some whale calls.
Yeah.
What do you got? You got something written down? You and Alan do some whaling together or something?
Hold on, I was looking at.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. Fucking
I
solid.
got nothing.
Oh yeah. Is it something that needs to be said on a Patreon episode?
Oh, how do you handle guys that don't work out?
We've done this before.
Yeah, but how do you
Alan didn't
handle
work
them?
out.
Deflecting.
How do you
Yeah.
handle them? I'm not. There's no deflecting. We don't even know what we were talking about, Stu.
I'm talking about whatever you're looking on your
Yeah,
phone.
he really
Yeah.
deflected from that one.
That's what I was looking
I want to know what that is afterwards.
That's what I was looking at.
Yeah.
You shame them.
You shame him. We've
Yeah.
talked about this before.
We talked about that.
You shame him.
Okay. We didn't do any shaming yesterday.
No, we should have shamed a lot more. Yeah.
Do y'all make rookies work out at your station?
No.
That used to be a
The
rule. They had
captain,
to.
the captain, he really wants them to, and he'll kind of like push it on them for sure.
That's what when we tell them like fours, hey, you need to work out for like at least 30 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something,
Yeah,
dude.
It's
Do
part,
something.
It's part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's actually on their eval too, right?
It used to be where they were
Is it
supposed
not
to.
anymore?
Yeah, they took it off.
It was on mine when
Yeah.
I came in.
Yeah.
Sure was. Crushed it.
Yeah.
Crushed it.
All right, we got like two more here, and then we'll get back to it. This is from Nick. Hey. What's wrong with you?
He's getting a little hostile.
Nick
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
yeah. Nick is one of our across the pond listeners. I don't know what your deal is.
Nice.
You just changed for some reason.
What
you
do you
looked on you looked on your phone and you looked at something. Yeah.
I was looking at my notes.
You two. A couple of Nancy's. Oh, there goes Hillen talking about whaling again. Yeah. There goes Hillen talking about fleshlights again. You guys get all squirrely. Well, I'll be damned. That only took 1 year and 1 month. Nice one, Chubbs. Can't wait till your next idea next year.
What is it?
He's saying it took you a year and a month to come up with a damn episode
Oh,
idea.
nice.
Yeah. He
I've
can't.
had a bunch. They just get shot down.
They do get shot.
They do.
The rule of whatever it's called, where
One
you have
time-
a whole bunch of them, and then one eventually ends
One
up-
sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were like, how about firefighter tools that they use? what firefighters carry in their pocket? I was like, yeah, let's do a whole hour on that.
I mean, I'm just throwing some stuff. It didn't stick.
Yeah.
But this one did. Look at that.
I talked to him yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, day before Saturday.
Yeah.
Because he was coming by to get the thumb drive to upload the episode.
What happened?
And I called him that morning because making sure that he was coming to get the thumb drive to
Yeah.
upload the episode. And he was like, oh, man. He's like, this was for tomorrow. He's like, oh, man. He said, that such and such just rode the med unit. He said, I think it's me and Murph on the med unit tomorrow because everybody's there. I was like, it's Sunday. He's like, yeah. I said, it's the other guy's Kelly day. He's like, oh shit, dude. He still has no idea.
Nope.
It's insane.
The only people I know at their Kelly days is Murphy's because it's the same as mine, and Nick's.
Yes.
Schmick's because
Sure.
of your no Schmick Monday.
Yes. No Nick Monday.
It's always stuck to
Yep.
my head.
Yep. He stole my Monday.
Yeah, he was pretty upset about that.
Still upset about it. Yeah. You guys been playing some Warzone or anything?
No, dude.
I played the other day.
Yeah?
I forgot to tell you.
Verdansk?
Yes.
Solos?
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yes. It was awesome. I
Yeah.
did halfway. I did okay.
Everybody's
Maybe I need to get.
everybody's
It was
loving
fun.
it, man.
Downloaded.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Everybody's having a blast with it, which is It's, I mean, you know, a freaking not 10 years old, but it's like a 5-year-old game, and they brought it back.
I can't.
Oh, yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
download them though. I can't get any of those games. If I do,
You're
I'm
not going to study. You're never going to study.
Oh, it's so hard to.
Are you going to take the test?
Fuck yeah! I
you
signed
gonna
up
pass
and
it?
everything. Yeah, I'm trying to make number 1, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
There's no threat of going to dispatch. I don't think.
No.
Drivers
No,
don't
drivers,
go to dispatch.
yeah.
Okay.
I think if what's his name left training, I could go to that, but I wouldn't want to. I'd rather be on a med unit. I don't want to go.
Then go to training?
Yeah.
Yeah, because of the driving in every day.
I don't want to go.
Listen, those training guys don't do anything.
Also, I don't want to go to training. Like, that sounds so boring to
Yeah.
me. Like dealing with rookies all the time.
They used to do
I mean,
stuff,
that
but
would
we
be-
can't
I
hire
would be-
people, so.
yeah,
yeah,
true.
I'd be glad when the rookies come through because
Yeah.
otherwise, you don't have anything.
Exactly. That's
Listen,
another thing.
I would rather the rookies be there.
You can find some stuff to
You
do.
could go there and get like all kinds
Run
of
by Lowe's.
certifications. Yeah.
I guess you could, but
Not me.
I don't know.
Training
I'm
guys,
an
not me.
on
Yeah.
the shift guy. Like I would rather have the worst shifts all the time
Than be a day guy?
than be a day guy.
yeah, for sure.
Day guys get
suck.
soft. They get heavy.
Yeah.
They wear Hawaiian t-shirts sometimes.
Whoa.
Not you,
Man,
Murph, not you.
that's-
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
Hillen's.
I'm a
That's-
shift guy all
That's
the way.
that's
Yeah.
Hillen's.
This is Hillen's shirt.
Okay, I see where this. Yeah, I see where this is going. Too late. But listen, the day. Ah, man, I know. Whoa. The days. Listen, you miss some things. Palling
Yeah.
around, having a good time.
Yeah.
But, oh man, I needed a change.
Hey
So-
man, dude, look, if I lived in town, I would.
Sure.
I would.
Yeah.
All
I'd get-
jokes
yeah.
aside.
I'd
Murph would do
consider
it in a heart.
yeah,
Murph
I'd
would come up there
consider
and
it.
hang out. Yeah, you at least do it for a year and give it a shot.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I think the best spot to be would be like training though. If you had to go to any of
Nah.
the day spots, everything else would suck.
This
so
isn't bad because you get your own office. The training guys all share one office. Like they have some walls up.
Yeah.
But like I have an office and a door.
Yeah.
Those guys can still see each other,
And
hear
pal
each
around.
other. Yeah, but they're not really the pal around type. yeah. I wouldn't want to pal around with them.
What if you
too
got
much.
like a super dope captain up there, and then like a super dope chief?
I'm about
and
to get a
then-
super dope captain. Old Schmarns is about to come up there.
Yeah.
He's cool as
That's
shit.
gonna be
Yeah,
cool.
dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's cool as shit,
Dude,
man.
if you had a dope crew up there, just like every day, just
Yeah, I do.
That
have
would be fun.
I do have a solid crew. Those guys are awesome, but it's
yeah,
they're older.
yeah.
They're old and they're not as well, I'm trying to think. I think we tried to articulate this last episode too.
They don't work out in the parking lot half naked.
Yeah, they don't do that.
They don't do that. They don't do that.
I learned my lesson. All right. Yeah, we talked about that on the Patreon episode. But yeah, they're not you guys.
Yeah,
You
right,
know,
yeah,
they-
right.
So
There
it
would
can't-
not be very awesome. We'd have the best training ever, dude.
Oh, dude, if all of us got up in that office, there would be no inspections done.
We'd be going and inspecting like
Together.
together.
We got Panda
like,
Express
we'll ride
today.
together.
We're gonna go
Chipotle.
Chipotle's
Yeah.
next.
Everything's a 4-man job, chief.
Everything
You know?
is. Oh, yeah.
Oh, speaking of, I was going to ask you, since you've been there,
I'm listening.
have you been bringing your food?
Yes.
Still?
Oh yeah. Every day.
You haven't been like
I got nobody. Everybody else has a fridge in their office. And
Oh,
and, I did, but it was Schmabber Schmomby's fridge.
Oh, okay.
And I plugged it in, and the back of it got really hot, and I started smelling wires burning, and so I unplugged it. So I used the fridge for the community fridge for the
okay.
office, but we have our own fridge in there, and nobody else uses it. So.
Could you get your own? Like bring your own mini
I could,
fridge?
yeah.
That's what I would do.
I got shit on the walls already. Yeah, yeah. I can do
Made
whatever.
it- made it your own
do
space.
whatever I want in there.
I think whatever it is, whatever job you're gonna have in the department, whatever it is you make it is.
Yes.
Is how good is it gonna be? You know?
I mean, hey, listen. I do my inspections and I go home.
yeah,
Yeah.
I work out, come hang out with you guys, maybe run
Hang
a
out
couple
with
of
Tim.
errands, hang out with Tim. Me and
Yep.
Tim palling around up there.
yeah.
All right, last one. Let's go to fucking George Job. All right, this is the longer one. All right, I sent you guys. Oh yeah, I sent you guys the photo of me on the motorcycle, butt naked, a few
Oh.
months back. George Job. I hope this isn't your actual name. He's fine. I sent you guys a photo of me on the motorcycle, butt naked, a few months back. It was a prank on my LT since this actually isn't George Job. This is James Johnson.
Okay.
There you go. It was a prank on my LT since it was his motorcycle. The photo got passed around in almost all of the Panhandle in Florida. It was about it was about 8 months after the photo was taken. The LT from a neighboring department called and told my chief. I got my probation extended for another year. Whoa! 2 weeks before getting off probation, suspended without pay for 2 shifts, and moved off the ladder truck to the engine at a much slower station. Oh. And guess what? I'd do it again.
Awesome, man. Good on you.
Good on you, buddy. He says you have my permission to tell my story. Thanks, buddy.
Nice,
dude.
man.
That's
hilarious.
Do you guys remember the photo?
Yeah.
You're a thick boy, George. They make them real thick in Florida.
Who's the LT that ratted?
Yeah, for
What
real.
Yeah, you suck, dude.
Don't be that guy.
Don't be that LT.
Because you won't have friends.
Pranks
That's
are
it.
fun. Don't
What's
Pranks are
LT?
fun.
Is it LT a
Things
driver?
stay, keep it in the house.
I think it's like a captain. Basically.
especially if it's not hurting nobody.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
If it's not hurting anybody and causing any real problems.
dude, that picture
come
was
on.
so funny.
It was
man.
awesome.
I remember I saw that
y'all
photo. I was
saying
like,
y'all be okay with me sitting naked on y'all's motorcycle?
Yeah.
You had one?
I mean, on Hillen's.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
sure.
I could see it.
He'd welcome it.
I appreciate that, guys.
Yeah.
That's-
it would be. Yeah, it would be
Dude,
pretty
the
fun.
thing where you sent me where the guy gets on the motorcycle and it says A shift leaving.
Yeah.
He's got like a furry tail hanging out of his butt.
Yeah, you got it. There's Fire Station Meme shared that one, I
That's
believe.
funny, dude.
Absolutely off the rails as usual, that guy, man. But yeah, keep it in the house, for God's sake.
That's one of those that's like that Navy SEAL thing, right? Like you don't get selected to be like passed on to go be a Navy SEAL if they have like a peer review, like a rookie. You know, it's kind of like a rookie evaluation.
Yeah.
The guys will do like a peer review. Like you could have passed every test and did all the stuff, but if they're like, we don't fucking like that guy.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a thing or
That's
not.
kinda-
It could be.
it- no,
That's
is,
that's
yeah.
the Delta 6, right, or whatever.
Something like that. Yeah. They'll basically be like, no, this guy, he's capable and shit, but he's a real cocksucker and we don't like him.
Yeah,
So,
his personality.
and that's that LT.
Yeah.
That's that LT.
Yeah.
You're gonna tell on somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's nothing
for getting
worse,
naked
bro.
and sitting on another grown man's motorcycle. That's hilarious.
Dude, would you?
It's
Let me,
hilarious.
let me ask you something. Would you tell on me
No.
No.
For what?
anything?
If
We did something at the station. You were like,
Depending on
Can't
what
do
I
that.
mean.
Yeah, I mean,
it's hilarious. We can't tell anybody.
is it going to get us in trouble?
No.
What is it? I'm trying to think of what could it be. Let's see. What would you do?
I don't know.
Caught you stealing a tool?
You'd have to piss me off really bad.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
dude,
yeah.
like I would have to not like you. I think.
Yeah, I mean, even
Yeah.
then,
I don't
it would
even
be
think-
hard for me.
Yeah. I'd handle it myself.
Yeah.
Even if
Yeah, if you were doing something that was going to get us all in trouble or hurt or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Snitches
And
get
I
stitches.
still wouldn't even I wouldn't
You're not
take
telling.
it further than
No.
the,
I
I wouldn't
tell
take it.
Chief on me.
No.
I would never go further than the station.
Yeah.
No.
I would maybe hey, tell the captain, hey, you need
Yeah.
to handle this dude.
Yeah.
He's freaking doing
I'd get the
this or
gang
whatever.
together.
And I've done that before.
Yeah.
Where you're like,
We've
talk to your
actually
captain.
done that at the
Sure,
station.
sure.
We've all had
Yep.
some
We all did it initially when we heard you were
family
bidding
meetings.
out there. Yeah.
Do we want this guy?
Yeah, we heard you were
Yeah.
bidding out there, and I was like, "This guy's smarted." that other little fat guy can cook some good chicken Alfredo,
Was it,
dude.
Schmody?
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
Yeah.
God,
Is he
he can't
weird? Sure.
We're all a little weird though.
Does he look like
Takes
a
all kinds.
47-year-old short bald guy?
How old
Yes.
is he?
I think he's my age.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Time was not healthy.
Time was not kind to
him.
that boy. Yeah. Crazy
Poor
little fella.
fellow went through a divorce though.
Did y'all,
Yeah.
did y'all ever
That
go
put some years on you.
Yeah.
Did you ever go to school with anybody that like aged horribly and you're like, yo, dude, you're in high school. You look
Pretty much my entire high school graduating class. Yeah.
Bro, just wait. I went to my 20-year reunion.
Yeah.
You did?
Oh yeah.
I didn't know you.
Isn't he like he's like the class president? We've talked about this.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Dickhead.
Talk about seeing people that
You're like,
Let it all go.
Oh,
yeah.
you
I
have not been kind to yourself.
I forgot to tell you guys this. A girl, this is kind of a bummer of a story, but a girl I went to high school with, she got in a car accident 2 months before we were supposed to graduate. I say I went to high school with her. I went to school from elementary all the way up.
Okay.
Shout out to Ashley.
With this girl?
Yes, with this girl. She was the nicest girl ever, sweetest girl ever, very pretty, young girl.
Yeah.
2 months before we graduated, she got in a car accident, and it left her. I think she was in a coma for a little bit, and then it left her basically bedbound, having to have
it's terrible.
her family take care of her.
God dang.
I thought, I honestly I wasn't keeping up with it or
Yeah.
anything, but I thought that she had passed away a long time ago.
Yeah.
19 years. She just now passed away.
No way.
Like basically,
Bedbound for 19 years.
yeah. And I'm not sure like how
Capable?
I don't think she was very capable at all. But dude, what an absolutely like horrific story on like how quickly life can change.
Dude.
Yes, they can.
But
And that's just a car accident.
yes, that was a freak accident, man. But so rest in peace, Ashley. She was a sweet girl. But I want to tell you guys this: if that ever happens to me,
Pull the plug.
listen.
Curb stomp you.
I'm
So you
no
know.
okay no.
I'm just kidding.
Listen, figure something out.
Yeah.
All right. Give me a little bit. Maybe give me a little bit of time. Maybe some surgery, some physical therapy. Give me like a year.
It would be like
Yeah.
it's like a mob. Like, it's been a week.
Yeah. That's what,
This is not happening.
but dude, I mean, just whew, man, because
Yeah.
you have no idea what that person's thinking. But in my mind, I'm like, I'm trapped. Someone release me.
Yeah.
Or you're,
oh,
or
yeah.
you're a vegetable.
I've
Yeah.
always wondered
Yeah.
that, like, what's the level of consciousness in
Yeah.
some of those people?
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Yeah,
just
like,
sitting
are
there.
they completely with it? Just
Yeah.
have zero function?
Yeah.
You know, that would be terrible.
there a way to know
that
that,
would
Tim?
be that would be like trapped.
Is there a
Dude,
way to know?
yeah.
Figure something.
Like the only thing you can do is like
Yeah.
look around.
Yeah.
and
Maybe
then-
there's some peace to that, though. You know?
to her passing away. Or
No,
to-
to like,
The brain's fluctuating.
like maybe you're there's because I don't know. I don't have a clue what that's like.
What if you're
She
completely
don't.
cognitive and you're just
That's what I'm
staring at the
saying, like,
ceiling
I don't-
and the
I don't
fan?
hey, listen, I'll come feed you some pudding if you want me to for a couple of years. But
Nah.
how long do you know?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You can take me out fishing. We'll go fish.
Yeah, I accidentally fall into the water.
We'll go hunting.
yeah.
Or we'll go hunting and like you can take me to like Alaska or something. And,
Okay,
like,
so
The bears, let the bears get
let
you.
the bears
so
get me.
just so I
Face
understand
my
this,
fear.
Yeah.
Face my
I'm
fear,
going
die.
to take you
As
a bed
vegetable.
a bed bound person who's on all kinds of machines.
Yes.
I'm going to take you hiking.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Sweet.
Put you in a wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just,
Jesus. Just,
wheel me out
I'm just
there,
going to
man.
trip over some plugs. How about that?
He's just
Yeah.
in a wheelbarrow right to the edge and go, whoop.
Yeah.
Y'all need to wait till Tanner goes to bed one night and just grab as many stuffed bears as y'all can. Just put them in his
I'd
giant-
handle-
See what
I'd
happens.
handle it pretty well.
A giant inflatable
My
bear.
flight or fight response is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Is it? You're
It's
just
straight-
fighting for your death.
Straight to kung fu. You know?
And that's what we're going to end it on. that yeah, noise you just made. Yeah.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Anyway, like, share, subscribe. Hey, we're trying to get to 4,000 subscribers on YouTube. Patreon's cooking. Check us out on Patreon. Patreon episode just dropped today, and they're going to keep dropping. But anyway, thank you guys so much. You guys got anything for them?
No.
Nope,
Shout out
that's
to
it.
Folgers. Good coffee.
Yeah.
It's not Folgers. What was it? It's a high-end brand that I get.
Tastes like Folgers.
Thank you guys so much. We love you. We'll catch you next time.
Next
Later.
time.